Hello. Hello everyone. Thank you for being with us for another Local Health Digest. Our topic today is about amino acids and their great effects on the body. A deficiency in amino acid may be the reason why you are losing muscle mass as you age, and how you can stop it and reverse it. The perfectamino is a revolutionary life-changing supplement that can give you 8 essential amino acids. It is designed to be efficiently used by the body, producing very little waste. It will rebuild your protein structure within the body and produce a perfect balance. Now, here is the expert's presentation on the importance of amino acids for a better and healthier life, full of energy.
If you'd like to have a stronger and younger body, more energy and stamina, and better skin, memory, and vision, then this 30-day challenge is for you. This may be the simplest and fastest way to rebuild your body from the inside out. Why? It's because it doesn't involve working out harder. It doesn't involve additional changes to your diet, and it doesn't take much of your time. All you need to do is to make a simple twist in your daily routine that literally triggers your body to rebuild itself. What's the simple twist? And how do you participate in this 30-day challenge? Well, I'll get to that in a moment, but first, let me tell you the number one reason your body is breaking apart as you age. The number one reason is a lack of protein. That's right, a lack of protein. You see, your body is made up of over 50,000 different proteins. These proteins form your muscles, skin, nails, and hair. They also form your bones, your joint cartilage, tendons, and ligaments. Plus, proteins are the building blocks for the messengers in your body. These messengers include your hormones, enzymes, immune cells, and neurotransmitters in the brain. So what happens when you don't have enough proteins? You age at an accelerated rate. You lose muscle mass, you lose strength, you feel weak, tired, and frail, you become more prone to injuries and more likely to fall and break a bone. But that's not all. Your immune system becomes sluggish, your skin gets crepey, your hair thins out, your nails break easily, your memory is not even as sharp, and your sex drive takes a hit. That's why it's so critical that you have enough proteins to keep your body strong and healthy. So where do proteins come from? They're a combination of amino acids. Some of these amino acids can be made by your body, but there are 8 amino acids that can't be made by the body. These are called essential amino acids, and you can only get them from your diet. But why are you not getting enough? Even if you eat a healthy diet. The problem is that the older we get, the harder it is for us to get enough protein from our diet. Why? Well, first of all, you need a lot of stomach acid to break down the protein you eat. But many people over the age of 50 don't make as much stomach acid as they used to when they were younger. Second, even if you have a strong digestive system, most of the protein you eat just goes to waste. Here's why. When you eat protein food, like for example a steak, your body first has to break the protein down into amino acids. It then uses the amino acids to make whatever proteins it needs to make. However, only some of the amino acids are made into proteins. The rest are turned into glucose so they can be burned for energy. Now that's a remnant from our hunter-gatherer days, because back then food was scarce, so our bodies had to be able to turn protein into glucose to make energy from whatever food we ate. But today, food is abundant, and most of us don't need the extra glucose. Since we are less active than our ancestors, and since we live longer than they did, we actually need less glucose, more protein. How much protein do we get from our food? Well, the amount varies from food to food. Some foods give us more protein than others. We know this because scientists have figured out how to measure it. Scientists know that amino acids contain nitrogen. When amino acids are made into proteins, the nitrogen becomes part of the proteins, and they remain in your body. But when amino acids are turned into glucose, the nitrogen is released and is excreted in your urine. So If you want to know how much amino acids in a food are made into proteins, you simply measure the amount of nitrogen in your urine. This test is called amino acid utilization, or AAU. Now, let me show you how it works. If a protein food has an AAU of 100%, that means that there's no nitrogen in your urine after you eat it. 100% of the amino acids in the food were turned into proteins to rebuild your body. That's great. On the other hand, if a protein has an AAU of, say, 10%, that means only 10% of the amino acids are turned into proteins. 90% are turned into sugar. Not so good. Using the AAU test, scientists now know which foods are truly good sources of protein, and they found that the best one is breast milk, which has an AAU of 49%. And that makes sense, because babies need a efficient protein source. But we're not babies, so what's the next best protein source? It's whole eggs, which have an AAU of 48%. But it has to be the whole egg. If you take out the yolks, you reduce the AAU to only 17%. Why? Because egg yolks are loaded with an essential amino acid called methionine. So the next time you have eggs, make sure you eat them whole, not just the whites. You need that methionine. Third are meats, poultry, and fish. They all have an AAU of about 32%. But after that, it falls off a cliff. You know all those expensive protein powders many people take to build muscle? They have an AAU of only 18%. This includes protein powders made from soy, dairy, eggs, whatever. That means if you're taking protein powder, only 18% goes into building your body. 82% is turned into glucose and wasted. Well, how about spirulina? That's a popular plant-based protein source. And depending on the brand, spirulina has an AAU from anywhere from 0 to 6%. Well, what about branched-chain amino acids? Well, the urine tests showed that branched-chain amino acid supplements all have an AAU of less than 1%. They're practically worthless as a protein source. And finally, there's collagen protein and bone broth. These protein sources are not a complete protein because they do not contain all 8 essential amino acids. Specifically, they lack the essential amino acid L-tryptophan. So if you don't accompany them with an additional protein source that contains tryptophan, their AAU is 0. So now you can see why it's so hard to get enough protein from your diet. No wonder many people see both their protein and mental performance go downhill after the age of 50. So if you can't get enough protein from your diet and protein powders, what can you do? What's the answer? Take amino acids, but you need to take the right amino acids and in the right balance. There are 20 different amino acids your body needs. Your body can produce 12 of them on its own. The other 8 you have to get from outside sources. As I mentioned already, these 8 are called essential amino acids. But it's not enough to take all those 8 essential amino acids. You also have to take them in the right balance. Why is having the right balance so critical? Well, imagine you owned a bicycle factory, and the factory had in stock dozens of handlebars, dozens of seats, dozens of chains, but only 1 pair of wheels. So how many bikes can you make? You can only make 1 bike. All the other parts just go to waste. It's the same with amino acids. When you take them in the wrong balance, you end up with too much of some amino acids and not enough of the other amino acids. And remember earlier when I mentioned that branched-chain amino acids have an AAU of less than 1%, the reason is they have the wrong balance. And as a result, 99% of those amino acids are wasted. They're turned into glucose. So how do you get the 8 essential amino acids in the right balance? It's a good question. If you go to the health food store, you'd be hard-pressed to find a product that contains all the 8 essential amino acids, let alone in the right balance. But here's the good news part. My friend Dr. David Minkoff has developed a product called Perfectamino. It's the only product I know of that contains all the 8 essential amino acids in the exact right balance. And it was aptly named Perfectamino because when Dr. Minkoff tested it, it had an unbelievable AAU of 99%. That's right, 98.9%. That means that 99% of the amino acids are turned into proteins that your body can use. Only 1% are wasted. You're not going to do any better than that. But how does it help rebuild your body? Well, when you take perfectamino, you give your body the building blocks to make all the proteins it needs. And by doing so, you can build stronger muscle. The average person loses 30% of their muscle mass by the time they're 70. But that doesn't have to happen to you, because research has shown that you can reverse muscle loss and strengthen your muscles by taking perfectamino. In one study, elderly people who were too weak to stand up from their wheelchairs were given perfectamino. What happened next was nothing short of miraculous. These elderly people were able to stand up in just 45 minutes. If perfectamino works so well for these wheelchair-bound elderly, imagine what it could do for you. With perfectamino, you can also have more energy and stamina. Your cells need the right amount of all 8 essential amino acids to maintain strength and stamina, and that's why perfectamino is so effective at improving energy and performance. It works even better for people who suffer from fatigue and exhaustion. Listen to this study. In the study, patients aged 65 to 92 were given perfectamino every day. These patients were so feeble they couldn't walk for more than 3 minutes on a treadmill. But after taking perfectamino for 2 months, they felt more energy and were able to walk for more than 11 minutes. Now, this may not sound like a lot, but actually that's an improvement of 360%. In addition to that, you can boost your memory and mood. For example, a 4-star World War II general and his 93-year-old wife had been married for over 7 decades, but his wife suffered from mental decline. She no longer recognized him, and she wouldn't let him sleep in the same bed with her. So the general brought her to see Dr. Minkoff. Dr. Minkoff gave her perfectamino as part of the treatment, and 6 months later she not only recognized her husband, but she also remembered everyone's name in the clinic. You can also have younger looking skin, shinier hair, stronger nails. Well, that's exactly what scientists have found in a study of 114 volunteers. In this study, the volunteers were given perfectamino daily, and after 8 weeks they found that their skin looked younger, their hair was shinier, and their nails were stronger. But that's not all. Perfectamino can also help you lose weight while preserving muscle mass, because normally when you lose weight, for every 4 pounds of body weight loss, 1 pound is muscle mass. But when you take perfectamino, you can lose weight without losing your muscle mass. Take a look at this study. In this study, 500 overweight people were put on a diet of mainly fruits and vegetables, but instead of meat or fish, they were given perfectamino as their only protein source. The result? They lost an average of 5.5 pounds per week while maintaining their lean body mass. Even better, they didn't have any sagging skin and stretch marks, which are a common side effect of rapid weight loss such as that. Quite the opposite. The skin was more elastic and younger looking. In another study, scientists from UCLA found that amino acids curb appetite and reduce food cravings. And that means that perfectamino can help you lose weight without the feeling of hunger and deprivation. But there's still more that perfectamino can do for you. It can help repair damaged joints and relieve pain. In an Italian study, patients got significant relief from their joint pain after taking perfectamino for just 10 days. As a bonus, they also lost an average of 7.7 pounds. What's more, perfectamino may help you sleep better. Speaking of injuries, Dr. Minkoff had a first-hand experience on this one. You see, besides being a doctor, Dr. Minkoff is also a triathlete. He competes in several Ironman triathlons every year. And these triathlons combine a 26-mile marathon, 112-mile bike race, and a 2-mile swim in one non-stop competition. In order to compete in these triathlons, Dr. Minkoff trains hard every day. On top of that, he eats a healthy diet, takes nutritional supplements. He also uses anti-aging medicine and bioidentical hormone replacement to keep his body in tip-top shape. But despite all of that, Dr. Minkoff found that his performance was declining as he got older. He was losing muscle mass. He needed more time to recover after workouts. Even worse, he was getting more injuries from his training. One time he got a hamstring injury that just wouldn't heal. He tried physical therapy, chiropractors, acupuncture, and even cutting-edge treatments like regenerative medicine. Yet nothing worked. So finally he tried perfectamino, though he didn't have high expectations. But lo and behold, within 4 weeks, his hamstring healed completely. Not only that, he reversed his muscle loss and put on 12 pounds of lean body mass. And he became stronger, fitter, and faster. Now, here's the most amazing part. He was back to competing in Ironman triathlons in just 5 months. And he didn't just compete, he broke his own records and had his own personal best. Today, at the age of 72, Dr. Minkoff has the body of a 40-year-old, and he has completed 43 Ironman triathlons with no sign of slowing down. Excited by his own results, Dr. Minkoff began giving his own patients perfectamino and to his triathlon friends, and they were filled with the results too. One of his triathlete friends took perfectamino a few weeks before he competed in the Ironman World Championship. During his training, he finished a 140-mile bike ride half an hour faster than he'd ever done before. He thought there must be some banned ingredient in perfectamino. So he called Dr. Minkoff in a panic, thinking he's going to be disqualified from the competition. Dr. Minkoff just laughed and assured his friend that perfectamino was safe, was certified by the World Anti-Doping Association. That year, his friend went on and won the World Championship. Well, Dr. Minkoff also gave perfectamino to his patients, and they got amazing results too. They had more energy and stamina, they gained more muscle mass, their body got stronger, their hair got thicker and shinier. And when Dr. Minkoff told me about perfectamino and the results that he and his patients got, I knew I had to try this for my patients and for my readers. Since we started offering perfectamino, we've received a deluge of letters from our customers telling us how well it has worked for them. For example, Otis K. from Texas was 86 years old, and after taking perfectamino for a month, he felt 10 years younger. He almost eliminated his lung congestion, and his own mobility greatly improved. And Judy P. was looking for a remedy for her pains and various aches when she came across perfectamino, and she decided to give it a try. In only 2 weeks, most of her pains and aches had vanished, and she felt 20 years younger. Mary Kay from California used to drink 3 cups of coffee to get her going, but after taking perfectamino for less than a month, she felt sharper and alert. She no longer needed the coffee. She also had more energy. Now she's so happy she goes to work earlier than usual. And Thelma D., she's 79 years old, and she noticed her skin was getting thinner, so she decided to try perfectamino. She was thrilled to see an improvement in about 10 days. And after 4 months, her hands and her forearms looked younger, and on top of that, her muscles got bigger, like years ago, although she seldom exercised. Thousands of people have already benefited from perfectamino. Even more amazing, many of them saw improvement in less than 30 days. To participate in the challenge, simply take a perfectamino for 30 days. Then pay attention to any improvement you may experience. Could be anything. Perfectamino can work wonders for you. It can help build stronger muscle, bones. It can give you more energy and stamina. It can boost your memory. It could lift your mood. It can help you sleep better. It can help you strengthen your immune system. And it can make your skin look years younger. Imagine how great it could feel to be young and vibrant again. Imagine being able to enjoy your favorite activities with more vigor. And imagine being able to stay active and independent in your 70s, 80s, and 90s and beyond. Amino acids are the answer. Well, it is possible with perfectamino, and here's the good news. You can now. Try perfectamino at the lowest price with our introductory offer. It's a 1-month perfectamino starter pack, and it's just $39.95 plus shipping. That means you can start rebuilding your entire body for just $1.33 per day. That's a small price considering all the benefits you can get from using perfectamino. Or you can try the 3-month savings pack and get a 10% discount. The 3-month saving pack is just $107.85 plus shipping. You can save $12 off the regular price. But if you're really serious about having a strong and youthful body for the long run and saving the most money, then you should try the 6-month best bargain pack. A 6-month supply is just $199.50. This is by far the best value, as you save $40.20 off the regular price. It's like getting an extra bottle free, plus you get free shipping and handling. So why not do it right now, while it's still fresh in your mind? After all, you have absolutely no risk to try perfectamino because of our down to the last pill guarantee. It's amazing, but since we began offering perfectamino, I've received hundreds of letters from my patients and my readers telling me how well it has worked for them. I take it myself every day. It's amazing for me. So I know firsthand how effective perfectamino is. That's why I'm willing to back it up with the strongest guarantee possible. Here's how it works. I guarantee perfectamino in 2 ways. First, you will feel stronger and healthier and younger in as little as 30 days, guaranteed, or your money back. And second, you will continue to see dramatic improvements after the 30 days. That's because perfectamino works for the long term. If you don't see any improvement within 30 days, or if for some reason you're not perfectly satisfied with perfectamino for any reason whatsoever, just simply return the empty bottle within 90 days and we'll refund you every single penny you paid, including shipping and handling. You only pay return shipping, no questions asked, no exceptions, no fine print. Either you're absolutely thrilled with the results you get, or you pay nothing. So it's a no-brainer to join the 30-day challenge. If you're still on the fence, consider this. When you try perfectamino, the worst thing that can happen is you're not happy with the results you get. Then simply ask for a full refund and you lose nothing. But what if it works for you? That means you can get your youth back and feel young again. You can have more energy to enjoy your favorite activities. You can have a better memory, clearer thinking, sharper mind. You can finally stop worrying about losing your independence as you get older. So as you can see, with our down to the last pill guarantee, you get all the upside without any of the downside. Frankly, I think ordering a 6-month supply is actually a no-lose proposition, because if you're not satisfied, you can simply return the empty bottles and get all your money back. And if you are satisfied, you get to pay the lowest price per bottle. In addition to being the best deal, a 6-month supply also gives your body time to feel the full effects. That's why I suggest you take advantage of this offer. But I'll leave the decision up to you. To place your order, simply click on the button below and fill out the order form online, or call 1-800-791-3395 anytime, day or night. So just go ahead and order now. And remember, you can try perfectamino absolutely risk-free. If for whatever reason you are not entirely happy with it, just return the empty bottles for a full refund. So why not order now?
Take this 30-day challenge to make your body younger and stronger with perfectamino. Perfectamino can help you lose weight while preserving muscle mass. Normally, when you lose weight, for every 4 pounds of body weight lost, 1 pound is muscle mass. But when you take perfectamino, you can lose weight without losing your muscle mass. It can help repair damaged joints and relieve pain. If you suffer from joint pain, it could be due to wear and tear of your joint ligaments.
However, if you
perfectamino provides the critical amino acids that help your body generate and perfectamino also improves your digestion and food sensitivities. You need a lot of stomach acid and enzymes to digest the food you eat. Thousands of people have already benefited from perfectamino. When Dr. Minkoff told me about perfectamino and the results he and his patients got, I knew I had to get it for my patients and readers too. If you are in a hurry now, go visit this website. Amino.com. Go right now and visit this website shopamino.com. Yes, go right now and visit this website shopamino.com to get your bottle of perfectamino.
Amino acids emitting histidine. Well, that's because studies have shown.
Take this 30-day challenge to make your body younger and stronger with perfectamino. Perfectamino can help you lose weight while preserving muscle mass. Normally, when you lose weight, for every 4 pounds of body weight lost, 1 pound is muscle mass. But when you take perfectamino, you can lose weight without losing your muscle mass. It can help repair damaged joints and relieve pain. If you suffer from joint pain, it could be due to wear and tear of your joint ligaments. Perfectamino provides the critical amino acids that help your body generate and repair damaged ligaments. Perfectamino also improves your digestion and food sensitivities. You need a lot of stomach acid and enzymes to digest the food you eat. Thousands of people have already benefited from Perfectamino. When Dr. Minkoff told me about Perfectamino and the results he and his patients got, I knew I had to get it for my patients and readers too. If you are in a hurry now, go visit this website, shopamino.com. Go right now and visit this website shopamino.com. Yes, go right now and visit this website shopamino.com to get your bottle of Perfectamino.